you doing? What's good? Lil' shorty, come here, and I'm on the come up. I swear this is my year. The way she shake that fat booty all up in the air. All this money gon' make her problems disappear. How you doing?
What's up, guys? It's Aleyvi back again with another banger. Today's video, we're gonna be reacting to Karen's catfish. Will she believe the truth? I mean, Karens are getting catfish too. I mean, nobody's safe.
Wooed her. He sent her a Valentine's Day text. Thomas wrote, "This Valentine's Day and every other day of the year, I want you to know just how special you are to me, babe. I cherish you."
I really hate to be that guy, but right off the bat, you can already tell that he's full of shit. I mean, nobody says that from across the world to somebody they met, obviously not very long ago.
Well, we went to a website called truelovewords.com. So we wanted to see if there was anything similar to that there. And here's what we find on truelovewords.com. This Valentine's Day and every other day of the year, I want you to know just how special you are.
Yo, homie didn't even try. Straight up just stole it off of a website, spent 30 seconds texting her, and then went on to the next person. I mean, you would think after trying to build a connection with a person online, you'd at least put in a tiny bit more effort. But I mean, they are scam artists, so who cares?
I had thought, he was probably even copying and pasting from a poem book or something.
Oh boy, where do I even start? I mean, how attached could you really be to this man? He's literally been sending you shitty poems and texting you in his free time. Or I guess you could say while he's at work.
She really liked a guy named Richard and even got an email from his granddaughter who was excited for her to be her new grandma.
Oh my God, she got an email from his granddaughter. Like, how deep is he really going into this? Jesus Christ, man, give her a break.
He asked for money and she put an end to it. I think she's an easy target. I've told you all the red flags and you still don't believe it.
It gets very, very frustrating. I can't even start talking to him, and Mindy cracks the case on me. My daughter has cracked the case for at least a dozen cases.
I've been able to do a reverse image search and find out the real people behind the photos, and I've been able to show her that they're all a bunch of catfish.
But she cannot seem to crack Thomas. Who's texting me? Who's calling me? Whose pictures are those? Can you tell me that?
I wish I could.
It's so...
Can we give a round of applause for this lady's daughter? I mean, like, seriously, cracked 10 of... I mean, they're not that hard. But she did figure out who the original person was, so thank God that this lady has her daughter. Imagine if she was in this alone with nobody else to turn to. She would literally be screwed and would have gotten scammed so many times.
Different from Thomas because Thomas and I have been talking for a long time. We got to know the ins and outs with both of us. What are our desires? What are our faults? What are our weaknesses?
And this is exactly where they caught you lacking.
What are we looking for in a relationship? It's just so different talking to him. I trust him. Oh my
You've actually been suckered by Wayne, Dennis, Daniels, Christopher, and Richard, and then there were 7 other that are nameless, right? That you believe to be true.
We've had quite a few.
Okay. Yes.
So I count 12. You're not learning and generalizing from one situation to the next.
I mean, he's not wrong. She has been continuously making the same mistake over and over again, talking to pretty much the same dudes over and over again without really, like, comprehending what she's doing to herself. And along with that, she refuses to move on from some of these dudes. As you can tell, that's pretty much the whole reason she's here. Thank God she has her daughter, though.
I did. I certainly did. And I would talk to, like Wayne, right at the beginning, I talked to him for a couple weeks, maybe.
Well, but this is number 13.
I know. And they fall in love overnight, and then they ask me for money. I said, this will be my last text to you. You will not be hearing from me again.
Okay, and this one fell in love overnight and asked you for money.
Thomas, no. It was a process. Mm-hmm.
He has $800 in gift cards to buy a manual for a transmission for an oil rig out in the middle of the ocean. He's getting it from a retired woman.
Just hearing that sentence on its own, you can just sense how many red flags are going off. Like, he asked a retired woman to fund... what? To fund some part for an oil This is crazy. This is crazy.
And what did he actually spend the gift cards on?
I believe some of it was on the manuals. from
He
him.
spent
It was
the
work
gift cards
related.
on Match.com memberships, did he not?
Mindy found that on a couple of them, right. But then when I asked about that, he said that his colleagues asked him where he found me, and he told them,
Because they want in on some of this too, bro. What do you mean?
manager.
I've been spending an hour every night trying to crack this case. I've done reverse image searches and Facebook searches and tried to find out anything I could. I've told you all the red flags and you still don't believe it.
Jeez, man, this dude really has her latched in. It's kind of bad at this point. Like, she refuses to just take her daughter's advice and move on.
Joining us, you do match up the dates and some of the facts that this individual has been scamming Karen with, but you have absolutely nothing to do with this, obviously, correct?
Correct.
Someone has stolen your information, matched it up with somebody else's picture because they mix and match these things. And you were in a relationship with someone that was tragically lost on, I believe it was Christmas Eve, is that right?
I was unaware of that till one of your researchers contacted me. We had broken up late 1999, 2000. I hadn't seen her, talked to her in 9 years.
Yeah.
Well, basically they go on this long rant where they finally get to meet the actual Tom, and she freaks out and realizes that she has been getting scammed. Thank God, and hopefully she'll do better in the future. But with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, I'll be dropping this video I think next week, and then I'll drop another one after that, either a few days later or the next week after that. If there's anything I can work on or improve on, let me know down in the comment section. With that being said, peace out.
I didn't think it was true. I was surprised when I found out I'd fall.